We downed a whole bottle, then we took a few tabs,
or something like that.
and then we went out into your hallway.
Smash that shit up, fuck that shit up.
Okay, you're back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol, and I am in a state of fucking fear and hysteria with this coronavirus now. Up until now, I just ignored it. You see a few more people in the street with face masks. You go to the doctor, they're wearing face masks for some reason. But your day-to-day doesn't fucking change. And now I've got two of my friends just bombarding me with coronavirus conspiracies, and now I'm on board. What is going on? Is there 1 billion people dying? Has there been 50,000 people cremated in China? What is going on? And I'm so out of conspiracy practice. I don't even know what's true at the moment. I just think everything's true. There's some footage of people just cyaniding people in the streets and gassing people in the streets, getting dragged out of their homes. It's so fucking hard to get the truth these days. You literally have to be the person doing it to know what the fuck's going on. But that's the funnest part about conspiracy theories, is the not knowing. Could it be this? Could it be that? Are the Chinese trying to wipe out their population? Is the US trying to cripple the Chinese economy? Is the coronavirus killing people instantly as soon as they get it? Has the Chinese government cremated 50,000 bodies already? Who the fuck knows? It's really hard to fucking tell. The best you can do is walk out your front door, just have a little look up and down the street, and if the Red Army isn't rolling down your cul-de-sac, then you should be alright, I reckon. I used to be a full-on conspiracy nutcase, but I had to stop because it was driving me insane. I don't think it's healthy to watch 14 hours a day of conspiracies on YouTube with some dude in a dark room playing fucking like scary instrumental music in the background. That's not good for the nerves. You're all gonna die. So I haven't been into conspiracies for a long time, but a lot of the conspiracies I was into before I stopped have now been proven like correct, which is a scary thing, but it still doesn't exempt you from being a conspiracy nut. Even if you're right, you're still a nutcase. Like, your best case scenario as a conspiracy nut is to be a correct conspiracy nut. So I just don't give a fuck. Like, I'll be part of the resistance if you want to start a resistance, but, you know, like all this fear and stress I have now that I think coronavirus is going to wipe out the whole planet. Do I really need that, or would I be happier just to die spontaneously of coronavirus without knowing? Just walking down the street one day, inhale some coronavirus, sneeze, and then die. I say this now, but maybe in like a week I'll be like, you're back with comedian and resistance fighter David Boyle. I'm talking to you live from Bunker 8. I couldn't go back into conspiracy world. It was just fucking doing my nut in. I remember saying this to my wife once, and I have no idea why she married me after I said this, but I'm like, babe, you know, at some point, I'm going to have to go into the forest and fight for the resistance. Which is fucking insane. What is more insane than saying that is that I actually believed it. I haven't met any of my other resistance fighters yet, but I know one day I'll get the call and I'll have to go to the forest. Is there any forest in Australia? Where the fuck am I going to go? Right then, for my wife, that should have been a black flag. Like, this guy may not be tethered completely to reality. But the thing is, her dad, who really is a legitimate human rights activist, like a good one, and actually gets shit done, once said to her, one day I'm going to have to go to the forest and fight with the people. This is in India. So, luckily, my psychosis sort of ran parallel to her father's bravery. Hey, sometimes in life you just got to get lucky. You got to roll the dice. You got to say some crazy shit and get a little bit lucky. One day I'm going to have to go to the forest. She's like, Dad told me that once. I'm like, yeah, me and him are exactly the same. So if you're sitting there right now at your desk, it's Monday morning, you've got a choice to make. You can either believe coronavirus is a load of bullshit or it's going to get cured and it's going to pass through, or you can roll the dice and think the coronavirus is going to wipe out half of humanity. And if you believe that, you might as well get up out of your chair right now. You walk directly into your boss's office. You hang up their phone while they're talking on it and you spit directly in his face and you go, I'm going to the forest to fight for the resistance. All right, that's it from me today. Try not to die of coronavirus. I don't want my downloads to get any lower. So try and stay alive. Add me on social media on Boyle Comedy, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Keep rolling in the stories for Fucked Up Friday. I need stories. I need them now. And if you're enjoying the podcast, rate, review, subscribe to it, tell your friends about it, and see you the fuck later.